The following is being presented by EA Game Changers. But before we get to the new episode, let's take a look at some comments from the last ones. Samantha here, and welcome back to another episode of SimCity BuildIt, and we are back with my dream city. And just want to remind you guys that I did receive all the simoleons, the sim cash, the keys, everything, compliments of EA Game Changers. So thanks to EA for that. And they did give me the items in order to make my dream city, or just like my ideal city, with basically unlimited funds, but sort of limited. But anyway, I know it's been a minute since we've had one of these episodes, and I apologize for that, but trying to get back on track. We're going to get back on track. Everything's going to be good to go. So this episode though, however, I wanted to check on things and see how everything was going, kind of like see if we had any more ideas or things or zones that we can sit there and kind of like start to I guess shape out and everything. So one thing that I know for sure, oh, look at the silhouette of that balloon in the background. I see it. I see the shadow. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't see it anymore. Anyway, one of the things that I for sure want to do, and I know I talked about this prior, was I want to create a larger countryside. I didn't realize how much I was going to enjoy my little countryside area over here. It is really nice, and I just feel like the two little blocks is just not enough. So if you guys remember, I have one residence here, which is a Parisian building, and then I thought I had two. Is this the other one? Pinewood? That's the one? Okay. Almost, you know what's funny? They actually blend in with the other buildings. So it's almost like if it wasn't for this little helmet here, I probably wouldn't have even known that was one of them. Anyway, so we do have two of those. This one is connected to a Pinewood farm. There's like a windmill. Of course, there's the horse ranch. There's also a farm here. And of course, we got like a little... let me go on and decline this gentleman here. Wait, no thanks. We got like a little... I guess countryside police station, fire department, and a little small health clinic. So truth be told, I could put some more residences over here. So I think I'm going to do that, kind of expand our little countryside. I want to not have to spend any more money on any more of the little stations and stuff here. I don't want to spend any more money on that, but I still want to take advantage of the population boost of these things. But I think it's going to be purely aesthetic purposes at this point, only because I just feel like if I want to take advantage of the population area that these reach, I need to move these over, which means I won't get population boosts from the amenities of it. So that being said, that's a little bit, but we're gonna figure it out today, because it is something that I had thought about doing. I love this area. This is like it's almost one of my favorite areas of the city. Almost. I think it's definitely, yeah, if I had to think about it, it's probably one of my favorite areas as of right now. Of course, we're still in development for everything else. So what I'm gonna do is going to start moving this stuff around. We're gonna put the reindeer farm up here. Let's put it over here for the time being. I would pack it up, but I know I'm gonna forget where everything is at, so I'm just going to move stuff over for a little bit, and then we're going to sit there and try to figure out what's going to go where. And then this one here is a sheep field, which honestly, I probably couldn't do this if I got rid of this road. Let's see real quick what happens. Is that enough space to put It's so hard to zoom in when you get close to those mountains. Is that enough space to put, let's see real quick. What if I do like the peaceful park, and I got like a small forest right there. But what if I was to put, I think the sheep field is going to be too big to put right there. Yeah, it will be. It'll be too big to put right here. Okay, so we won't do that. All right, we won't do that. But I was going to say maybe I could put something like that over there, as opposed to the little park. This is considered landscape, right? And this is actually considered, you know what? I probably should keep the park there. for the purposes of them going to be complaining about they're not living near parks. So we're just going to put that road back there. I just was curious how that would look. So anyway, let's go ahead and move the sheep field over. All right, and so one thing you guys can keep in mind whenever you're trying to design your city or just kind of like plan, I personally like to use the space as efficient as possible, meaning that if you have resources like the police station, the fire department, or the health clinic, that you make sure you want to keep your as much residents as possible surrounding it. I can't stand when I place one of these down and I have like parks and landscapes and stuff around it, because you really don't reap the benefits of having that area or that space that's actually supposed to be provided for residents. It's almost like a waste to put it there. So I want to make sure I stay in my little green area. We're going to utilize the space that's in these green areas to put some more residences. And so anywhere you see green is basically the coverage for that particular health clinic, and the same goes for the fire department. Anywhere you see green, and I don't know if you guys can tell right here by the road, even though it's not completely up to the road, if you put a residence there, it'll kind of like branch out and grab it, because it'll take half of it, so it'll go on and grab all of it, if that makes any sense. And then the same goes for the police station. We might have a problem getting coverage for the police station in this little corner, but we'll like play around with it and see. So let's go on and grab, I'm going to do Parisian again, because I feel like they're the ones that look the most like farmhouses, I guess you could say. So let's go on and drop that there. We got one abandoned house. I'm not sure what's going on with that. We'll check and see in a second. Oh yay, we got stuff. We can go on and drop that down in here, see what it looks like. And I could always leave the sheep field right next to it and be good to go. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. All right, so we got this one right here, which looks exactly like the other ones. I kind of want to rotate it. Are you going to give me the option to rotate it? No, it won't. Okay, that's fine. I kind of want to rotate it because I don't like it being to the side. But honestly, the road, the little pathway goes right there. So maybe that would make sense to put that right there. All right, so next we can go on and try to do another one. I think I'm going to do one at the top right here. If it doesn't work, we'll just trade it out with something else. So let's grab another Parisian zone. I think we'll be fine, though, if I put it up here. Let's see. I think we'll be fine. We should be able to reach it. Yeah, we did. Okay, good. I was like, we should be able to reach it, because every once in a while, you see how it still grabbed it even though it wasn't completely there, but we were on the outskirts, so it kind of grabs it anyway. And the same will go for the fire department. You see how it still kind of grabs it. It's not a perfect square, but it does kind of round out those corners and grab those residents on the outskirts. We're going to, well, let's see, because earlier today I was in the global trade and I was having quite the success finding things that I needed. Let's see if there's anything here. There's not. All right, let's see if there's anything in the Neo Mall. And there's not. Okay, we're going to refresh this because I know for a fact I'm not going to get baguettes anytime soon. So let's refresh that. It's going to take about 30 minutes. Then we can kind of see what we got going on there. So now that we got that kind of planned out, I wouldn't mind making this be about the same amount of roadway. You know how it's kind of uneven right now? I want to say if I bring it out maybe 2 more blocks, then it'll probably be even to what's on the other side, and then we'll just still have that one road going in between the two. So this one is way bigger than I thought. Let's move that up there. I'm just gonna move these out the way so we can get started. So do these not have to be near a road? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize those didn't need to be near a road. So guess what? We're gonna stick it right there. I didn't realize those didn't need to be near a road. So behind these people's house, they have a rabbit forest. That is absolutely the sweetest thing. Can I rotate it? No, I cannot. Okay. All right. That's fine. And then here, is this another one we don't have to have near a road? We actually have to have this one near a road. Okay. I'll put it here for now, but we're going to move everything out the way anyway. So let's go on and demolish this road here. And then we're going to, I think I'm looking. I think if we do 2, we should be fine. That looks about right. Nope, I need to do 1 more. Is that about right? That looks about even. I wish there was a way you could block it out and see. All right, so let's check that. That looks about even. Yeah, that is. That's even Steven. All right, cool. So now we have this little area right here. Is that, oh, that's rain. From the top, it looked like it was snow for a second. I was like, is that snow? Oh, yeah, it's raining really hard. I really do like the rain in this town. I know I streamed a couple of weeks ago and we did SimCity BuildIt on Harbor Hills, and some people were saying that they didn't like the rain, and I was like, really? You don't like the rain? Which is kind of crazy to me, because I'm like, I think the rain was such a nice addition. I will say though, I have Frosty Fords unlocked on Harbor Hills, and I have yet to see it snow. So it's like, if you're gonna give us rain over here, That'd be really cool if we could get snow over there, but I haven't seen it. And if you guys have seen it, let me know in the comment box, because I haven't seen snow in that area yet. Before I place these down, I want to see something. Can I get away with putting another residence right on the side? I think I can. I think I can, y'all. Okay, so health, police, I can. Okay, so let's reap the benefits of our little area here. We're going to put two side by side. I know it's a countryside, but maybe this particular, maybe they have a farm, but they don't have, like, I don't know. I'm trying to make it make sense, and it really does. All right, we just so happen to have everything we need for that one, so let me go in and drop that. And then I think what I can do is probably put this near them, and then we'll go on and grab this guy and put him 28, 28. It really doesn't matter. I guess we'll put him right there for now. But part of me wants to put that somewhere else. Part of me wants to move that. Hold on a second. I got an idea. I think it'll make sense. Look how pretty this one is. Oh, y'all, that is stunning. It's almost like it's a countryside house, but it's not like a farm. Like, these have like crops, you know, these have like crops and those have like crops. So it makes sense for them to be like near stuff. But this one, which honestly, now that I think about it, the Gerard household, I'm saying their name all right, Gerard, it's probably Gerard. The Gerard household would probably be the owners of the Pinewood farm. And then this particular household would probably be just the regular old farm. And then maybe the horse ranch, maybe this would be like part of their land. But with this particular household, I feel like they could just be like wanting to have the experience of living on the countryside, but maybe not actually owning countryside stuff, if that makes any sense. If I move this over, will I still have the police and stuff? I will. Because I'm thinking maybe just to give them space in between the two to make it seem like they actually have, you know, countryside, like they're not up on each other. Because, you know, in the real country, houses aren't like up on each other. I should leave them kind of separated from each other. Okay, so let's scoot this guy over. So I cannot scoot this over, huh? You're not going to let me just put this sideways like this. Okay, you won't let me do it. All right. Okay, no worries, no worries. It's kind of derails my plans just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me think for a second. I really like how these two combined. The rabbit forest and the sheep field. I like how those combined. The deer meadow is going to be really nice next to it as well. I think what we'll have to do, as much as I don't want to do this, let's put them side by side, because I'm thinking like I could put this like this, right? And then maybe this residence, the Gaucher. Is it Gaucher? I want to say it's Gaucher. I used to grow up in Louisiana, y'all. I'm not used to. Wow. I grew up in Louisiana. I knew people with this last name, and we pronounced it Gaucher. But I don't know. I'm not going to butcher it just in case. Anyway, Reindeer Farm is there. So maybe that'll belong to them. So I wonder what this one's going to look like. Just in case, let me go in and watch an ad so we can speed it up. All right, we still don't have what we need. We need a purse. Let me see if I can find one. I don't want to keep refreshing it just to not get what we need. Wow. Trying to find where we got to go over here. All right, purse, nothing. We got a book sack. I never see backpacks. Is it backpack or book sack? What do y'all call it? I call it a book sack. My son's like, Mom, it's a backpack. You know, honestly, all of these things are kind of like rare to find. So I'm just going to go in and grab all of them. But man, I never see those. I was saying this during the live stream too. It's so funny. I actually never see like certain items in Harbor Hills, and I'm like always constantly looking for it. But then I come over here and it's like, boom, I bump right into them. It's the craziest thing. I'm going to go in and grab all of this stuff. Even though I know money is an issue, I'm not doing really good with money in this town. But it's okay because I'm not really concerned about it. See what I'm saying? Look at these locks. Like seriously, 3 locks for $1,400. Look at this. I'm grabbing all of this stuff, y'all. I know, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna probably end up having to sell it to my... Ooh, nice. So guys, chime in down below if you think I should do a Neo area, because Omega area rather. I was thinking I wasn't gonna worry about Omega zones in the new town, but you know, every once in a while I run across a town that really has a nice area. Look how pretty this looks. Oh my gosh, that is a stunning. Why wouldn't I do stuff like this? And then look at their trees on their boulevard. It looks like it all goes together. I love how that looks. And then this is actually from the green zone. What was the name of that area? This residence is from that zone. It is not, it's not a capital city building. Man, they did an awesome job over here. So you did know, I don't know if you guys knew that, but you can mix and match your buildings that you've unlocked in zones and put those in your capital city. Just FYI. I don't know if I ever said that before, but that was one of the first things I found out about regions is they were like, hey, you can take those buildings and put those in your capital city and vice versa. You could put like regular residences that you get in your capital city over in your region. So I like how they did that. That was a very clever way of kind of tying that in together. So plenty of stuff that I don't need. Plenty of cheap stuff as well. Not too cheap though, because these are discounted, but not by much. A burger is normally $36.20 for one, so $34.17 is not bad, but it's not. And I think $5.50 for fabric. Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. I think it's $5.50 normally for fabric for 5. So yeah, there's a couple of discounts here. I know I've talked about before about how you guys can make money in your town. One ways is doing a little bit of bargain shopping. You can kind of go and get stuff like this. Make it worth your while though, because even if I buy this, that's a profit of what? I can't even do the math right now. Whatever 36.20 minus 34.17, roughly 200 simoleons. Is it worth it? I guess it depends. If you can get like a bunch of these on sale, then it'd be worth it. But for one, I kind of feel like it's not worth it. But you know, it depends on how you want to, you know, if you want to. I'm not going to sit there and say don't do it. But in my situation, I only have 60,000 simoleons. So, but definitely if you guys run across stores like this, where you can get a couple of bargains, because all of these things are cheaper than what they would be if you max them out in your market. So you could buy them and throw them right back up on your market. And just FYI, if no one buys them, David will come eventually after 24 hours and buy them. So you don't have to worry about that. Alrighty, so let's go see if I can find a purse. Oh my gosh, look at this market though, y'all. Like I swear, look at the stuff in here. I never see VU items. I never see lawnmowers. I never see lawn chairs. And again, I mean, you know, I don't, like even this I think is on the cheaper side. I want to say even this animal feed is on the cheaper side. Maybe not. Oh, purse. I'm glad I kicked. You know what? No, I'm not going to get anything else. I was about to say, there goes some baguettes right there. Eesh. Okay, let's just get them anyway for good measure, just in case. Okay, so let's go back home. I'm glad I clicked that town. I was about to. That's another thing. Don't ever just go at face value of what people have on sale. Always click it and see what else they have, because unfortunately you can only advertise one thing at a time. Even though we just saw these people are selling pink lemonade, they also have blankets, blue fabric, I guess you could say. Anyway, let's go back home and let's go drop this down. I want to see what this residence looks like. Progress. Why, thank you. Let's drop that. And I'm not going to upgrade beyond this because I want that building to look like that. I'm afraid if I upgrade it beyond that, it's going to get way too big, and I don't want. That one is so. Look at that. Oh, I like it. Okay, so now this area might make a little bit more sense, because this house, we need power. Okay, no problem. This house looks very similar. This looks like a wider, the Gaucher residence, the Matthew household, it looks like a wider version of this one. So that actually may make a little sense. It may. All right, so let's go put the deer meadow over here, maybe. Now I feel like I just have a whole bunch of empty space for nothing. Let's figure this out for a second. I like the trees right here, so I won't mess with those. I like free trees. Free trees are always good. But let's go fix them real quick. They said they need power. And what else you guys need? What else? Power and waste management. So let's go over here. And I'm going to eventually trade out all of these for clean utilities. For right now, I'm just going to leave them with coal power because I don't have the money to really spend on anything else. I mean, because look, you get 6 for 6,000, but you get 12 for 4,500. It's dirty, but it gets the job done. So it's kind of like, it is what it is. And then waste management, I think I have been using... Oh, I had actually got a big one at one point. Oh, I just have one big one. So that's this one. Wow, I'm not spending 60,000, y'all. We're going to get the little cheapy one here, and then put that there. All right, so then everybody's happy right there. I'm going to organize all that eventually. Don't even worry about it. I know right now it looks a hot mess, but we will definitely organize it later. I am not going to get that. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we're good. All right, we got a couple of upgrades over here, but I'm not even worrying about them. So let's check out our new countryside a little bit. It's raining again. Okay, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. This is where I wish that they would give us the ability to just cancel all upcoming upgrades, which I might actually suggest that to them next time I speak to them, because even if I hit the no, I don't want to upgrade, no thanks, I mean, well, I'm sorry, no, okay, I don't want to upgrade, it's going to come back eventually. So you'll be constantly doing this, like, no, I don't want to upgrade, I just want to leave it like this. But I do love how it came out. What is this? I don't want to create new architecture plans. Why? When did I say I wanted you to create new architecture plans? I never clicked that. If I did, it was a mistake. I don't want to do that. So let's see what we could do in this little area right here. Let me see what other landscape things we have that I can throw in right there. Okay, guys, we got a couple options I could put. I could put a old water mill here. I know, like, in some areas, water mills could provide like a source of energy or something for people. So I was thinking maybe we could put that there. We do have one on the other side right there. Or we could actually, and these are actually 100 SimCash, which is kind of expensive. I could put another rabbit forest. I do like how it looks up against the sheep field, but then again, it's like the same thing. So it's kind of like, do I want the redundancy of one of those? That one is only 9 keys. I could put another deer meadow, but they're like back to back, and that one is a couple of how much is that one? 60 SimCash. Or I could just go on and throw down like some little aspen groves. We got that one here right there, which is 70 SimCash. Then we got the pine one, which to me kind of fits in a little bit with the greenery of the deer meadow and the sheep. It kind of fits in with that versus the aspen has like that orangish yellowish look to it. So I kind of feel like I might want to do that. Then of course you got the small acacia, I don't know how to pronounce that, forest as well. Let's see what the pine forest looks like behind there. Yeah, see, I think that one looks really good. My only concern about putting that there, it kind of like goes away with all the green stuff that's on the ground. Kind of doesn't go with what I wanted it to look like. The only thing about putting that there is just like, what are you going to do right here on this side? And I don't know. I don't know what we would do on that side. The only other thing I could think of, oh gosh, which is to put some ponds down. So let's see what these look like real quick, just to see. And then there's like a little water. But then I feel like if I do that, I should just put the water mill down. Let's see again, y'all. Let me put this out the way. If I don't use it, I'll use it somewhere else. I'm not even really worried about it. We'll put it there for now. But what if I was to put the water? It's landscape. That's the only thing I wish that we can undo purchases, because I feel like if I buy something and I don't want it, or I change my mind, it's like you really can't do anything about it. You're stuck with it. Watermelon. Especially like when you want to give it a go and you want to just see what it looks like. Then it's almost like you can tell, but you really can't tell. It's almost like you got to buy it. 100 SimCash is quite a bit to spend and not be 100% sure I want to do this. But you know what? Let's just do it just for the sake of just trying it out. Because see, my concern is look at the water. It doesn't even go to the water. So it's like, how realistic is that? I feel like it's not. And then I think if you sell this, y'all, yeah, you get you get no refund. If I spend 100 SimCash on anything and I bulldoze it, I should at least get simoleons back for it. Chime down below if you agree. That's crazy. I'm not happy about that. I never seen that before. I never thought that if I changed my mind about something, I wouldn't get a refund. Any other item right now, like if I sell this, if I bulldoze it, I get a small refund. I want to say it's like half the price that I spent for it, but I still get a refund. So what's up with that? Why they wouldn't give us a refund on something that we've spent SimCash on? Let me see. Did I spend SimCash on this too? No, not store. Wow. So no refund for things that you spend SimCash on. Okay. I'm taking notes. We're going to have a conversation about that. I don't like that at all. Not that I wanted to get rid of it, but I just wanted to see, like, if I wanted to, could I recoup some of those losses? Because truth be told, there's plenty of stuff that I've bought that I'm like, yeah, I changed my mind. And you really can't do anything about it. I don't mind so much the depreciation value of things. Like if you get something and you sell it for lower than what you paid for it, that's like real life type stuff. But not nothing. Like, come on, nothing? You guys not gonna give me anything for it? Well, I guess at this point, we're going to stick with this. They'll just have like a little water mill back here. I wish I could turn it around another way, but there's no way to do it. But you know what? Honestly, I'm going to move the rabbit forest and put it over there. I know you guys are probably like, but you wanted it near the lake. I did want it near the lake, but it makes more sense to put it behind the residences and then put the foresty area over there. So that way all of the foresty areas can be near each other. And as long as the deers don't mess with the rabbits, don't mess with the sheep, we'll all be one big happy family. And I'll just leave the water there for now. And it'll just be like a little lakey meadow type place. And yeah, that is our new countryside. Let's check it out in photo mode because the bubbles are killing my vibe right now and I really can't get a good look at it. Let's save it. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm glad I was able to upgrade it a little bit and make it bigger and better. I like it. So we're going to be done with the countryside for now. That's going to be it. I'm not going to expand it anymore because I want to do other things and I don't want it to be an issue. But I do feel like it will be important for those that are living in the country to get to college if they want to go to college. So definitely next time I'm going to end this episode because I don't know how long I've been recording for. Actually, I will not end this episode. I lied. Let's go ahead and make the roadway to the college from here. So I can go on and map that out and see what that looks like. I want to make it yeah, I want to make it where we can put residences up against the back if we need to. You know what? Should I, or should I just put it up against the back of this road? Let's see here. Let me see. Which one do I like? Which one do I like? Put it up against the back of this. Actually, that might make sense. Put it up against the back of the road. And those that live in the countryside, they can still go off to college if they want to. And this will be our little university area whenever I get it together. I like it. I don't know what I was doing right here with these little two roads, so I'm not sure. But before we end, I do want to talk about one thing. I've been invited to a ton of clubs. This week, I'm going to start visiting you guys that you've invited me to. I promise I will. I'm trying to get back on top of doing things in SimCity BuildIt. So what I'm going to do is in the comment box, if you guys want me to join your club, I'll come hang out, see how you guys maneuver, see if it's a good fit for me. Because truth be told, even though I do play on this town, I do majority of my recording, I do majority of my playing during the time I record because I want to document everything I'm doing in this town versus with Harbor Hills, I go in and out like all day long, every day for like days on end. So with this one, I don't want to take a space in your club if you're like warring and you need the assistance, or if you're doing club challenges and you need the assistance. But the funny thing is, after they made the updates to the club, and I'm no longer president in my club, unfortunately. If you guys saw my 100th episode special, you'll hear the story about why I'm not the president anymore. It's not anything bad. It's just something that happened and I can't do anything to control it right now. So being that I didn't even pay attention to the things that you can do now when you create a club. You can actually create a club to the point where you can have certain requirements and stuff like that. You could do select a club emblem, all sorts of stuff. But even with the search, if you guys are looking for a club and you don't know like what type of club you want to be in or what type of fits you or whatever, you could actually do an open club, a closed club, private club. You could do like anything like that. You could also say, hey, I just want a club that wants to chat and trade. If you don't want to participate in club wars or participate in the club challenge, you could just do that. If you want to be in a club that has like a little bit more higher requirements, you can go up on here, and that is your actual level. Like I'm on level 50 right now, so this is like level 18 and up. I think this one is your war, and this one is, I think the green one here is the contest of mayors, I think. Or no, this one's contest of mayors. I don't remember, y'all. But either way, that's like the levels for contest of mayors. This is the level for wars, just whatever. And then you could also change it by your club location and also your language. So if I were you guys, I know that's like one of the main things I see a lot of is people are like, can I join your club? I'm looking for a club. Da, da, da. This is probably like the best way to find like a club that you're looking for that kind of fits the needs that you want from a club. Not everybody wants to participate in the club challenge. Not everybody wants to do club wars. Some people just want to sit and chat about life, chat about the game. And some people just want to have like an opportunity to just trade with people, and that's it. So, it's something to think about. You could do English, and then I could just sit there and go search. Then there you go. We got, even though I said, did I do something wrong? Wait, hold on. Did I do something wrong? United. Oh, there they go down there. I clicked the wrong thing. I was like, I could have swore I had thing. Anyway, so you got all these pop up. Ireland's finest is still coming up. I don't understand. I said United States in English. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, you got the Billionaires Club. Wow, they required 99. That's the reason why there's only 2 people in that club. Look at that. That is the reason why there's only 2 people in that club. They required 99 and higher. That's crazy. But something to think about. And if you guys are looking for club members, you know, I am totally okay with you putting it down in the comment box. Like, hey, join our club. I'm totally okay with people promoting their club. I'm totally fine with it. But anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you guys because I was looking at that yesterday and I was like, hey, this looks kind of cool. Look like we have traffic problems somewhere. It's the, ooh, this is the reason why we have an abandoned household. Wait, no, is it? This is really heavy traffic. All right, let's upgrade this guy to a 4-lane. You know what we're going to have to do, though, to make it look right, y'all? I'm going to have to upgrade all of these. Oh, my gosh. I'm about to be broke. We're just going to do these right now. Is this a 4-lane right here? Is that a 4-lane? No, that's not even a 4-lane. How do we get by that long without having a 4-lane? Highway everywhere. In a major metropolitan area. I'm going to have to upgrade these all eventually, but I'm not going to do it now because I just don't have the money for it. So next episode, we're definitely going to work on our little university area. It's just going to be like our little, you know, area, I guess. And you know what? Before I even get started with the university area, I do want to get some suggestions of what areas you think or what buildings you think will work really good in the university area. Man, it's almost worth it to maybe unlock one of these just so I can get the buildings, because not only do I want to put like university buildings here, I would like to put some residences here that look like they would go in a university setting. That way we can, you know, get population boost from being next to the university. And in real life, some of the university areas do have apartments or residences or like fraternities, sorority houses, something like that. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm almost thinking like the London town probably would have been a good look, because this right here, I mean, the Parisian, it has its look, but maybe London towns over here would be good. Chime in down below and let me know what you guys think so we can work on that. What do I need for London town just in case? Deliveries to London. So apparently I need to unlock. I do have this unlocked though, right? I need 160,000. Y'all, I might not be able to do it until I get enough 100. Well, if you guys agree with me that London is a thing, then we probably won't work on this now, unless I can put some little high-risey buildings like these over there, which might actually end up being a good idea because these kind of look like a little apartments or dorms, things of that nature. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.